Once in a while, doorbell cameras capture a scary video or disturbing moment that leaves you unsettled after watching. They may even make you feel unsafe in your own home. So turn on the lights and get ready for 6 of the scariest videos ever caught on a doorbell camera. Wait until you see our number 1 clip. It still has me screwed up in the head. Number 6. On this video, you're about to see a tornado tearing through Kentucky. What would you do if a raging tornado was bearing down on your neighborhood? Thankfully, no one was caught outside when this video was captured. Number 5. If the cops arrived wearing this attire, would you answer the door?
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
This homeowner is being duped by these 2 untrustworthy individuals. At 3 in the morning, they are knocking on his door. He finally receives a response.
Can I help you?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
I'm sorry?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please?
The homeowner is aware of what is happening, but these men are clueless.
CPD.
Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please.
Can I see a badge?
We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The homeowner has phoned the police in the meantime.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
They prepare to force their way in. I don't think this dude's wearing a mask because he's not feeling well. They attempt to knock again.
CPD, open the door.
They have no idea that the actual CPD is approaching. Dazed and confused by the sirens, they finally give up and are forced to leave empty-handed. Number 4. Santa Clarita, California, the 2019 tick fire. What would you do if this was your family?
It's okay, girl. Russ, it is okay. Get your dog.
Out-of-control fire was on a rampage, tearing across the landscape. Only a few minutes before the fire arrived, people were evacuated to safety. Fortunately, nobody was harmed, while the doorbell camera captured the footage and the family's home was miraculously spared. Number 3. This video was recorded with a doorbell camera in a lovely, otherwise peaceful Netherlands neighborhood. On a typical night, the spectator heard sounds on the roof while in bed. He disregarded it and went to sleep after concluding it may have been an animal. He discovered the video the next morning after viewing the alerts from the video from the previous evening. 3 or 4 young men can be seen trespassing on his property in the footage. 2 of them are seen ascending the roof, while the third is conversing inaudibly with 1 or more persons away from the camera. The house's windows were all closed thanks to the chilly night, but it was obvious they were trying to break in when scratch marks were discovered on 2 upstairs windows, suggesting someone was attempting to lift them up. They might have presented a major threat if they had entered his home because there were 3 or 4 of them. The viewer was careful to lock all of his windows after watching the tactics of the men in the video. Number 2. This video almost made number 1 due to how creepy it is. The man you're looking at is 56-year-old Stephen Groves. Would you want to be neighbors with this guy? For 2 years, Groves has harassed his disabled neighbor Stephen Prasad and his caregivers. The harassment has been captured on Prasad's doorbell camera multiple times. In some clips, he can be seen attempting to clip the device's wires with a screwdriver, while in another, he attempts to write on the lens with a marker without success. He also does this while the restraining order that was put in place is obviously having no effect, as Groves is still harassing Prasad. In addition to the restraining order, Groves has been put on an electric tether for the better part of a year and was also ordered to undergo 20 weeks of rehabilitation. Stephen Prasad's niece is terrified, having stated that the harassment is affecting her mental health and she's scared that Groves may have intentions to harm her uncle. The man's eyes show that he is crazy, and it is understandable for Prasad and his niece to be worried about this, because Groves is clearly a dangerous and unstable man who may escalate from attacking Prasad's property to actually attacking him. The police don't appear to be able or willing to do anything more to assist, which leaves Prasad in a very vulnerable position. Before we get to our number 1 scary clip, if you're enjoying this video, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Alright boys and girls, buckle up and brace yourselves. Here it is, number 1. On November 12, 2019, at about 11 p.m., a doorbell camera in a tiny Los Angeles neighborhood recorded a frightening video of a lady yelling for assistance. The screaming is followed by a white car driving down the street with the trunk open. Police reacted to a complaint of a suspected kidnapping on the night of November 12th, but they were not made aware of the doorbell footage until the following morning. The sad thing is that this happened 2 years ago and nothing was ever resolved. A witness claimed she also overheard a man say, "I'm sorry," which you can hear in the video at one point. If this was an actual kidnapping, the kidnapper was never found. After the video surfaced, the LAPD reopened their investigation.